We here, man. That boy. Oh my God. He slept the ring.
Back in the glorious 80s, Thomas Hearns' blood-chilling stare struck terror into the hearts of his opponents.
With the wet
And
curls.
his sniper-like right hand was a weapon of mass destruction.
He linky
In
too.
the span of a decade, the Hitman scored dozens
The
of headshots.
Hitman. Woo! We love a knockout artist. Come here. Oh my!
Becoming the first ever 4-division champion.
Fighter landed a serious punch, that right hand, the first.
He's dropping his left hand, that's why he's getting caught with that right hand.
Now is the time to enjoy the clean work of the anomalous knockout artist, who brought his big guns to each and every mission.
Bum, bum.
Oh, it was the right. It's over. He hit him with some right hand.
The Hitman, bro. See, y'all told me to react to the 4 GOATs of this era, man. Durant, Sugar Ray, Hagler, Hearns. We did everybody except for Hagler and Hearns. Shout out to everybody who followed me on this journey, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know in the comments y'all want me to react to next. But hey, coming, man.
I'm Thomas Hitman Hearns.
Born into a family of 9 in 1958, Thomas Hearns grew up in the
1958.
center of the U.S. automotive industry, Detroit. Back in the 30s, Motown gave the world Joe Louis, arguably the greatest heavyweight ever.
Joe Louis.
As a teenager, Tommy watched Muhammad Ali's magic and began.
Hold on. Joe Louis is arguably one of the greatest heavyweights ever. Joe Louis.
As a teenager, Tommy watched Muhammad Ali's magic and began his journey into the world of fisticuffs in the King Solomon Gym near his home.
Kick his ass.
3 years later, he fell under the guidance of Emmanuel Stewart,
Is that
a
little
man
Tommy?
who has brought up over 40 world champions.
Kids have no fathers home, so I'm probably the closest image to a father that a lot of them will have.
Man, Stewart gave me a lot of confidence because I was always a shy little boy. I didn't believe that nothing was coming to me until I started to box.
Young Hearns didn't let his mentor down, winning the National Golden Gloves Championship in 1977, and at the age of 19, set out to conquer the professional world.
Another right. A combination. The referee steps in and pulls him away one more time.
By that time, he had already turned his right hand into a firearm,
Take him out.
Into a firearm.
shooting it straight from the hip.
That right hand goes right to the chin. How they go.
Detroit's newspapers dubbed the promising prospect the Motor City Cobra.
Boom.
And look at that right.
But Thomas preferred another nickname, the Hitman. His top-notch boxing skills were reinforced by the 78-inch reach.
Something that really
That
has to
reach
give.
is crazy.
And there it is now. Curry
So
going
I ain't
down.
even gotta sit
Making
in the
easy
zone.
targets out of 147-pound welterweights.
He was at 147 pounds.
Second strand. No, it's over.
The 39-5 vet Eddie Gazzo quickly realized that staying at range was a futile endeavor.
A futile endeavor.
Gazo 155 and a hard right by.
Oh, he playing with him.
And therefore decided to get in close.
WBA and the WBC. There's a right hand. Gazo really right on him.
As it turned out, approaching the Hitman
Bam!
could cause harm. So does simply being in the same ring with him.
Chin by. There he goes. Turns again. He's gone now. He's gone, Tim. Through the rope.
Fighting for the world's most lush Afro title in November of '79, Tommy locked horns with the always game Mike Colbert.
Oh, get right then.
By round 2, the Hitman had adjusted his aim,
Oh yeah.
thumped the body, and went headhunting.
Oh, and went head hunting.
And a good left
A sneaky lead uppercut
tap of a right.
was followed by a short right hook.
Oh,
Right hand.
The durable Colbert managed to stand up and make it to the bell.
We have about a minute to go. Okay. Let's see what
However, starting from the third stretch, Hearns fully revealed his deadliest weapon,
that right hand.
was always ready to pull back and counter.
Oh my, it's fast too. Oh my good lord.
and unload a full clip in the pocket.
Let's see what a finisher is. Good covering up by 29-year-old Coleman.
To Mike's credit, he persevered under the barrages.
I can't believe that dude is still walking. The fuck?
Came back from a knockdown.
Oh!
And met the end of the 30-minute long beatdown on his feet. Having amassed 28 victories, 26 of them by KO.
26
In
KOs.
August 1980, Hearns got to vie for the belt. The gold belonged to Pepino Cuevas. The dominant Mexican had defended his status 11 times in 4 years.
Man, where?
Knocking 10 challengers out stiff.
Hold on. Knocking him out stiff. Hold on. Damn. Who is this guy? I ain't never heard of him before. Bam. Oh,
Nevertheless, Tommy showed who was the boss in the ring with a left hook right out of the gate.
In his 12th title event.
Oh!
Yeah.
Then immediately switched to automatic fire from both hands.
Bam, bam. Bam, bam.
Taking a pause to gauge the distance, the Hitman uncorked a sure shot.
Oh!
Right hand on the ear. And he stops the fight and he should. Leg high shot.
Blasting
And
Bam!
bam!
with a controlled shot.
Right on the cheek, right on the money.
The 21-year-old Hearns became the new WBA champion.
At 21 years old? Top of the world? At 21? Damn. Damn.
And Detroit's favorite son.
I'm very happy to be here to perform for Detroit, to do the things that I have been doing. As long as I have my mother, my manager here, Hitman, is still with me, I always will do it.
Tommy Hearns, champion of the world.
The young king treated himself to a brand new Corvette and got back to business to defend his throne. The battle-tested Randy Shields put the Hitman's authority in question.
Right.
Oh!
Out of nowhere!
The blow landed on the back of the head and wasn't ruled a knockdown by the referee, as Tommy smiled and gave props to the challenger. It was Shields' only success throughout 12 rounds.
Bop, bop, bop. Get him right.
It's claimed by, oh, good right. That staggered Shields.
With his left hand by his waist, Hearns pressed forward, throwing snappy 1-2s.
Oh,
And
shit.
followed up with combinations.
Shields is ready to go with that kind of explosive suddenness, as heard.
He put the
He
opponent on
long
his heels
and
with a
fast,
crisp
boy.
jab,
What?
Good.
at times forcing him into disadvantageous exchanges.
Oh
Each
my
of Tommy's
God.
strikes echoed through the arena.
We're a minute into the 8th round, and now,
And after taking 200 punches,
interesting reaction. The crowd here mostly, oh, what a right in that corner.
the iron-headed Shields and his corner chose not to continue.
Hey, let that shit go,
If
man.
he wants to go on. The ring doctor stopped the fight.
In his third defense, the incumbent encountered his equal in terms
Man.
of physical attributes, Pablo Baez. The
Let's
Hitman
get
got
right, man.
going with body shots,
Warned by the referee. Both fighters a little tight on
Ah!
the right hand.
then went up top,
He's got cannons in both
Oh,
hands. And there's
come,
a right
come,
hand
come.
that caught
and gradually turned up the heat.
lead right hand by Hearns. Here,
To be that skinny and that long, he fast, bro. I'm talking about fast. I thought they be coming.
right hand that caught
And
They
gradually
coming.
turned up the heat.
lead right hand by Hearns here in the opening round.
Hearns' mile-long cross fired right down the pipe,
Short. Another right hand by Hearns off a jab miss.
Oh.
and his extended lead hand signaled that the champion was setting up a missile.
He should have more
Oh.
pressure on him. He's leaving
Oh.
himself open for them long right hands.
Seeing the challenger survive between a hammer and an anvil,
Big right hand by Hearns. Baez is hurt. He's in his own corner.
Ray Leonard, who watched the fight live,
Okay,
wasn't
Ray,
impressed.
my goat.
So Tommy showed his future rival how things could turn out when they meet.
Stop it.
40
Bum.
odd seconds to go
Bum.
in the round. The right hand by Edge is out of his feet. The referee stops the bout.
He said,
Fatality.
hey, that dude shook his head like, boy, my damn
Each
brain.
arrival, how things could turn out when they meet.
Right now, Baez.
40-odd seconds to go in the round.
I'm glad Russ stopped that. That was a good stoppage. That was a hell of a stoppage.
Boxing 101. Straight shots get the job done once again. The Hitman improved his record to 32-0 with 30 finishes. Now the goal was to unify the belts.
Pound for pound.
The WBC crown belonged to Ray Leonard, the winner of the Olympic Games in Montreal, and the face of boxing in
The
the
goal!
80s. Sugar pieced people up at an unparalleled speed.
Need to go. We go. Sleep. I'm talking about he should be in jail for that. I'm talking about, and the ref should be right behind him.
At an unparalleled speed.
Come on, man. The ref should not let the man get hit in the face.
Sparked them with either hand.
He's a goal.
Right there.
10 seconds.
He's hurt right here.
Got him down.
While his mobile legs teleported him to the necessary distance.
That
in the
boy is,
blink of an
yeah,
eye.
he's like that for real.
British that nappy.
Bum, bum. Yeah.
A year earlier, he had a slip-up against Roberto Duran. But completely outboxed the Panamanian in the rematch.
Outbox him. He quit. No moss. No moss.
And then secured 2 more title defenses by stoppage.
Come on, man. Come here. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah. Yeah.
In September
The goat.
1981, the
That's my
Unified
goat.
Championship was at stake. And in front of 23,000 spectators, the heavier punching Hearns took control of the center. with
I forgot
jabs.
who won this fight. I forgot. I'm hoping my boy won, but we're gonna see.
Mixing it up to the midsection.
First round. Little to do so far.
So was his intelligent counterpunching.
Ooh!
The fight. Again.
Oh!
Action slowing a little bit.
Another feint set up the subsequent 1-2.
Bam! Sugar Ray
By the
getting
end
right.
of the
I mean,
third, he even took the driver's seat, initiating an open duel.
About 20 seconds.
oh! Sugar Ray said, let's
Tommy
get
took
it. Come on!
advantage of this.
Oh hell! Oh hell!
And diversified his attack.
Round almost over.
He was more accurate in the next couple of rounds.
Ah!
Getting too loose too early.
Hearns is laughing at it.
Hearns is making fun of Sugar Ray.
Leonard opened the 6th with an overhand right.
Looks for an opening.
Ooh! Caught him
And
with that
sent
left.
Hearns chicken dancing with a left hook.
Oh! Oh!
There's the right hand. There's a hook.
Left hook.
Yeah, left hook.
The wobbled Hitman was still dangerous.
They've both been in trouble here.
However, the liver shots were taking a huge toll.
Ah!
So the rest of the stretch was all about survival.
It's hard to be the GOAT, Hearns, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's
In the 7th round,
It's hard
it
to
was
be the
Leonard
GOAT,
who
man.
dominated the jab battle.
Leonard takes the
Unafraid to take the enemy's biggest bullet,
Jabbing. Whoa, what a right hand.
he completely transformed into a puncher.
careless.
ah.
Now he commanded the space, scouting
Ah.
for openings to land power shots.
Leonard is taking a throw.
It's a hell of a fight, I'll tell you that. How? He's the man. Come on, man.
All over him.
I'm sorry, Hearns. I love you to death. My GOAT ain't going for it.
Hearns' legs are peanut butter.
Hearns made it to the bell
Barely.
and was told by Emmanuel Stewart to become a boxer. Get on the bicycle, stick and move. Tommy obeyed, surprising everyone by mirroring Leonard's strategy at the outset. Light on his feet, he circled, stinging with the lead hand.
There's a good one.
This allowed the Hitman to regain the judge's favor. and be clearly ahead on all 3 cards entering the old school 13th round.
How, bruv? How's he ahead on all scorecards, game? Now let me stop hating.
With his eyes swollen shut, Sugar realized he had nothing to lose and unleashed his reliable 1-2.
I think Leonard has to fight a desperate fight.
Oh.
I think Leonard has to fight a desperate fight.
Suffering a flashback, Hearns couldn't slip out this time.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
But managed to get back up.
The referee says it's not a knockdown.
And keep
That's
throwing
insane.
back on instinct.
Right now.
Nevertheless, the hunter was now the hunted.
Come on, man. I'm sorry, Tommy. I love you, Tommy, but my GOAT, he one-on-one.
And couldn't disengage from the hook even
Let
after
it
the
off,
break.
ref! Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's a sleepy. Bang, 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 bang.
The ref stepped in to save what was left of Tommy's
Yeah,
consciousness.
save him. Save him. The GOAT ain't there. Save him. I'm sorry, Tommy.
The best fight of 1981 saw multiple narrative twists, while the 22-year-old Hearns learned a valuable lesson. The rematch demanded by the audience had to be delayed for several years due to Sugar's eye injury, but the Hitman will receive another chance to settle the score. Yet for now, he decides not to torture himself with the weight cut and move up to the 154-pound light middleweight division.
Oh, he moved up and shit.
Thomas's power translated up a weight class, enabling him to secure 3 victories.
Right hand to the chin and another right hand for Thomas Hearns.
And earn a title shot in December of 1982.
Damn, we got that
The
title
reigning
shot
king
quick,
was the
huh?
defensive mastermind, Wilfred Benitez. The Puerto Rican, fittingly dubbed as Radar, became a world champion at the age of 17.
At the age of 17.
Was untouchable in the ring with 40.
Hold on. They say he became a world champion at age of 17. What the f... How?
4 victories.
Bouncing off the ropes and caught him. Not a lot scored.
And outsmarted
Hold on, go back. Hold on.
was untouchable in the ring with 44 victories.
Bouncing off the ropes and caught him.
Can't touch me. Can't touch me.
And outsmarted Roberto Duran in his last outing.
Although he's overhand right by Benitez and underway.
He be Roberto?
Benitez's cat-like agility caused problems for the Hitman that night.
Benitez trying to weather this one, taking a few shots, takes the right hand and another left.
Can't touch this. That nigga hand moving crazy. Oh! That's not a drop. Come on, that's not a drop. Get
Demoting
the
him
fuck.
from a cold-blooded sniper to a sloppy machine gunner.
That was a good right hand.
He missing all of them, I ain't gonna lie. He missing all of them, I ain't gonna lie.
Missile still found a way
That's
around
crazy.
the enemy's radar.
Now a right hand. There's a
Yeah.
right hand, and that knocks Benitez back. They're going to call it a knockdown. Benitez doesn't like it.
Gradually figured out Wilfred's elusive style.
And there's a right hand that buckles Benitez.
Ooh,
Benitez is
get right.
in trouble.
Emphasizing body work.
And that was a better exchange by Hearns.
And landed more significant strikes in almost every round.
That's it. It's all over. And a great fight it was.
After 45 minutes, the judges declared Detroit's favorite son the rightful winner, as he returned to the pinnacle of world boxing.
It's a rematch, man. Rematch that.
We have so few role models, and we need someone like him, you know, to show Detroit how to do it right.
Having
That
then
nigga
successfully
2
tested
division
his
world
mojo
champion.
at 160
Stop playing with
pounds and defended his accolades, the Hitman aimed to dethrone the undisputed middleweight world champion,
Marvin
Hagler.
Hag.
But first, he had to go through a living legend, Roberto Duran. The Panamanian devil was a terrifying figure who used his hands of stone to fill emergency departments
For the emergency department.
and win
Yeah,
belts
he was
in
nice to that,
separate
I ain't gonna lie.
divisions.
Yeah, Roberto Duran. He pushing sleep. He was doing people dirt, I ain't gonna lie.
With a record of 77-5, he
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I watched Roberto Duran, bro, it was like He legit had like concrete and was like, yeah, it was different.
Wrapped up 58 fights inside the distance.
Ah!
Beat the cream of the crop.
Y'all gotta stop showing this highlight, bro. I gotta stop showing this highlight, bro.
And walked away on his terms when things went south.
I like this highlight, though. No Moss!
Utilizing his colossal reach advantage.
See what I'm saying? They fought each other, bro. How they fought each other, but people don't want to fight each other nowadays, bro. Like, come on, bro. The GOATs fought each other. How they fought each other? They wasn't scared. One gotta lose, one gotta win. One gotta win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop being scared, new gen. You know what I'm saying? I am. That's one thing I miss about the old generation, even though I wasn't born yet. Damn.
Tommy Hearns should be working that jab over.
I want to see GOATs versus GOATs. Come on, man.
Good right hand and
he touched up Duran from a comfortable distance.
in the corner of the left.
He's so long, can't touch him.
And pulled the trigger late in the round.
Oh!
Transitioning to the head off a body jab, the Hitman drew first blood. The never knocked out Panamanian heard the saving bell.
He's very seldom ever been cut in a fight. Hearns lands a combination.
Oh!
Duran waving at him to come at him, but meanwhile taking punishment. Down he goes again. The 8 count, and there's the bell.
He ain't never been knocked out.
To the wrong corner.
The bell is not in the round, and he went.
In the second frame, Hearns continued to keep his opponent in the crosshairs.
Tommy Hearns.
Tommy Hearns said to Duran, you man. Oh my God.
Again in his corner. His wobbly, Tim. His legs are still.
His eyes were sharp that night.
Another solid right hand by Thomas Hearns in a combination. The referee Padilla watching. There he's up in the air again.
And his hand was firm.
He's just fighting on instinct, though, Gil. He's just hanging a big right hand. That's
fatality.
And his hand was firm.
He's just fighting on instinct, though, Gil. He's just hanging a big right hand. That's it, Tim. Anytime you fall forward, the fight's over, Tim.
3 months later,
That's,
Fred Hutchins
that's hard.
had his
I ain't gonna lie,
crack
that's
at the
hard.
champ. The challenger's previously unbreakable chin was stress tested by the lead hand a minute in.
Would do it early.
Oh! That little foot was nasty.
3 rounds. It's going to be a very interesting fight, but he's wobbled already. Hearns is after him, and he's got him in trouble. Hutchins trying to survive.
Once the right came into play,
Hearns' height is bothering Hutchins.
the mouthpiece hit the canvas first, then did its owner.
Pounding away.
Then did his owner.
His lip is cut now, Tim. He's in bad shape.
The Hitman's left hook worked like a charm.
Tom at this point is going to kick his shots. Big left.
I don't know why I thought I heard
So
some.
did the stiff jab.
The champion Hearns. Now Hutchins is bleeding from the nose, Tim.
And the pinpoint cross.
Round 2. Oh! Another big right hand. And another one by Hearns.
Hutchins took loads of
The
lead.
fact that he's still standing is insane.
Having some fun in there now, and he hurt him with another right hand lead.
So his corner decided to save him from the inevitable.
Please save him, because the ref won't let him get beat up. Ref ain't gonna stop the fight. Ref.
Trying to get the referee to stop the fight.
In April 1985,
Goddamn. And the referee see a man getting punched on in the face. Don't want to start the fight at all.
Las Vegas hosted the long-anticipated clash between Hearns and the middleweight kingpin, Marvin Hagler. Living up to his nickname, Marvelous,
Stiff right hand by Hagler.
Ah! We gotta
the
watch
Newark
Hag.
native with 60
We gonna watch
victories
Hag. Hag is next on the list.
He's on the ropes, and that's it.
and 11 title defenses,
The wearing down fighter, but the right hand right on the chin there.
had long been teaching painful boxing lessons to his unfortunate students.
Hagler said he didn't want it to go very long, and it's not going to go very long.
There's no escaping his signature stance-shifting combos.
They're throwing bombs. Ah!
And the long-forgotten gazelle punch.
Oh, on the right hand by being handicapped in the condition of Rodin.
There was a right hand.
where both his feet leave the ground as he leaps forward with a loaded punch.
Then he lunged across the ring.
No one expected a pitter-patter affair from two natural-born punchers, but the
This
action
is
in the
a-
ring surpassed even the wildest expectations.
This is a one-on-one fight,
Here we
bro.
go.
Right out of the gate, Marvin's
One of the
pressure
greatest
forced
fights of all
Tommy
time.
to throw full power on the retreat.
Only wants the body. He bangs Marvin. Oh, Hearns may have hurt him with a right hand.
And swing wildly.
He's hurt. Hagler is done.
Hagler launched naked left hands from southpaw.
I actually got a full fight reaction. This is what y'all know.
Good left by Hagler, but Hearns didn't blink.
Looking to blow the Hitman's head off with a stance shift.
Not Thomas Hearns.
Oh,
And a
fuck.
left by Hagler. Hearns comes back.
Hearns started to move around more,
Tommy Hearns has been able to drop that right hand. He's trying to come inside the hands of Hagler.
but had to accept a brawl over tactics and craft.
He was stunned a little early, and he's normally a slow starter. He's also bleeding. Hagler is cut. Marvin with a good left hand. Can't tell where it's coming from.
Marvin hasn't been shaken even a little bit throughout his entire career,
Tremendous first round. Hagler relentless, but Hearns trying to...
and he flaunted his impervious chin, walking down his
I
nemesis
swear, bro.
with impunity.
Again, Hagler bloody.
It's like he don't feel no punches, bro.
Sensational first round, and Hearns gets hurt in the round. Great first round. Incredible.
Hagler opened the second stretch with a long cross.
Round two now. Oh, the glove, left hand.
Hearns tried to stop the marvelous one in his tracks with a sharp left
They are
Bum.
yelling, keep boxing, Tommy.
and chip away from different angles.
Moving, slipping off.
Marvin's bald noggin easily deflected the projectiles,
People expect it. For one simple reason.
allowing him to load up on meaty hooks.
First time, Hagler switching.
By constantly changing stances,
Hagler has fought most of this round as a righty. Now he switches southpaw and lands. Not as effective as...
Hagler made it hard for the foe to adjust.
Trying to get inside again. The cut opens up over Hagler's forehead.
And the ragged pace he set drained the Hitman's gas tank.
Half a minute to go in round two. One left. Hearns trading with him. Hagler
Oh!
right or left, and another right. He has Hearns in trouble on the ropes. Tommy trying to punch his way off.
He went into the third orthodox, countered the jab,
Now the right is getting there, but it's not hurting Hagler.
ate a couple of strikes coming in,
Wild left hand.
stepped through with the right,
It has to be impeding his bending with the right eye.
and
I
chased
think
down
did,
the third Hitman.
Did Hearns hurt his... Boom!
Hearns is back, takes another right. Hearns in deep trouble again. Hearns
Sleep.
is down. Hearns is down in the third round.
The signature gazelle punch rocked Hearns.
Hearns turning it.
Then a Superman-style torpedo wiped the smug grin off his face.
Hearns backing off
Boom.
again, taking the right hand. Legs gone at that point. Hearns turns his back, takes another right. Hearns in deep trouble again. Hearns is down.
Damn, sleep, dude. I actually got a full video reaction to that actual fight on my channel, man. Y'all go watch that. But that was
As if
crazy.
getting starched
Yeah, that
by
fight was
Hagler's
crazy.
sledgehammer wasn't enough,
That fight was
Tommy broke
insane.
his hand, landing an uppercut to the champion's titanium chin. That's how tough the legends of the 80s were.
Marvelous Marvin.
I swear to
The
God.
first chapter of this classic for the ages was named the Round of the Year, and the showdown itself, albeit short, is still considered one of the greatest in middleweight history. Losing to the best fighter of his generation was far from the end of the world for the 26-year-old Thomas. Quite the opposite. He took a year off,
He was only
settled in the new
26.
weight class,
Crazy.
and went up against an undefeated prospect, the 22-0 James Schuler. A boxing World Cup gold medalist, Schuler immediately found himself showered with snappy jabs. Controlling the distance, Hearns uncorked painful liver shots.
Probably in the last 10 years.
And started aiming for the dome.
That moved Schuler backward. Not only right by her. Not only moved him backwards, Timber wobbled him.
Oh, he dropped him.
Right hand right on the button. That says lights out. Right.
Shutting the lights out with a perfect cross in less than a minute, he won a minor title and was back in the big game once again.
In the first round.
Sadly, Schuler died in a motorcycle accident a week later.
Damn,
Tommy
rest
came
in
to his
peace,
funeral
man.
and handed the belt to James's mother, who placed it in her son's coffin. Hearns also made an emotional speech. bidding farewell to his former opponent. In June 1986, the Hitman went on a diet to once again drop down to light middleweight. His adversary, Mark Metal, forgot to put on his bulletproof vest. While the Hitman came guns blazing.
There he goes with a straight right hand from...
Realizing his mistake,
There it is again. He's got Medell in trouble. Medell trying to hold on and...
after 7 tough rounds, Metal complained of vision loss.
knocked into the rope.
Vision loss. He's getting hurt out there.
Left eye of Mark Medell.
Tommy left his original weight class on a high note and immediately jumped up 3 divisions, making the light heavyweight limit of 175 pounds.
Light
He was welcomed
heavyweight?
by the WBC
From
champion
147?
Dennis Andries. The British Guyanese puncher was always happy to throw down,
No, he's just not getting out the way of punches.
trusting his lethal touch.
Andrews. And Bristol's over.
Even at light heavyweight, Hearns' endless arms pierced through the enemy's defense.
Them long arms always gonna come in handy, boy.
To win this title.
Oh,
At the
shit.
same time, the Colossus's feet were not of clay.
Oh.
Passing the chin test, Tommy continued to land pole counters.
All right, Tommy. Better get right.
And it paid off in full in the 6th frame.
Dominated and there's a right hand.
Slipping a
I gotta see that full fast play.
Dominated and there's a right.
That was a counter. That was a
Slipping
counter.
jab
That was
textbok
nasty.
style,
Bomb.
Hitman fired the big right.
Sleep.
It was.
Andries got back into the
Back
fight
of his head hit
briefly.
the canvas.
Body shot.
I hate when a bro.
5 seconds.
Stop the fight, bro.
There's the third knockdown there.
Stop
And
the
fought
fight.
tooth and nail, befitting a champion.
Top row spice is absolutely brutal. Tommy cannot line him up to hit him with the finishing punch.
Stop the fight,
He
man.
kept swinging for the bleachers for another 4 rounds,
Meanwhile, at ringside, the
reaching an absurd number of knockdowns and get-ups.
right hand.
Ooh! Is she that
And
counter?
get-ups.
Right hand.
Oh! Bomb! Oh.
When his body stopped
Nah, Tommy
responding,
like that.
the referee intervened.
Here we go again. Herrera's calling that a knockdown. He's stopping the fight.
Thus, Hearns dominantly captured the title in his 3rd
Should have
division.
been stopped that fight, bro. That's crazy.
Title.
Leonard and Marvin Hagler.
Y'all know who won that fight?
WBC strap was
The
left
GOAT.
up for grabs. It was eventually contested between Hearns and Juan the Hammer Roldan. The
The
vastly
Hammer.
experienced 65-3 Roldan borrowed Hagler's tenacious pressure style,
I came out of Tommy. He's swinging.
Oh!
The right thing to do.
but failed to consider that Marvin had a concrete block for a head.
Had a concrete block for a hand.
Something the Argentine boxer couldn't match.
That's what Tommy's got to do. Keep moving.
At the bell.
In the 2nd round, he continued to engage with the same fervor, so the pattern of the bout remained consistent.
His left hand, that's why he's getting caught with that.
Oh!
A great shot. Kind of a clubbing left hand.
Nevertheless, Tommy began to stall,
At least what Tommy's doing, which is good, is he's bending down. Nice
giving an opportunity to the persistent Roldan.
coming, but I wonder. Nice.
Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, shit!
The Hammer won the 3rd through sheer determination.
Yeah, Hearns is gambling on that. Nice body.
How's he slowing down in the 3rd?
As victory was slipping away from Hearns,
Trying to put the right hand together. Nice.
He's in trouble. Roldan trying to find the target. Good bombing and weaving.
he entered a head-on collision
Roldan almost.
and capitalized.
Totally down.
Oh!
Big right hand by Hearns.
You're
The
right.
Hitman also reintroduced his thudding liver shots,
That's the shot.
which made Roldan drop his hands.
Hearns is trying to throw the uppercut.
Yeah.
Into the right
Yeah.
hand. Down goes Roldan.
Scoring a knockout,
Straight right hand, right on the button.
Roldan was
Says good night.
the 29-year-old Tommy etched his name into the history of boxing, becoming the first champion to conquer 4 weight classes.
That man moved up from 147 and was smashing everybody. Went against the legends. Tommy Hearns, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
The former king of the division, who had retired recently, gave Hearns his flowers.
Terrence Crawford.
I don't even know how to start. I'm so happy now. I don't know what to do because I done something that no other man have done. Even the two men that defeated me, Marvin Hagler and Ray Leonard.
That is crazy. That's true. That's true. That's true.
They are looking at me now. They want to come back and do it again. So I hope that's true.
Tommy received a hero's welcome in his home city of Detroit and emphasized the role his mother played in his success.
Such a beautiful mom and being with me in my corner.
I love that, man. Shout out to mom, dude, man.
Hearns decided to plant roots in the 160-pound weight class. Leading the queue of contenders was Iran Barkley, who wasn't a great threat on paper despite having fight-ending power in both hands.
In both hands. Oh, shit.
Tommy immediately started bombing both floors.
And accepts punches at a furious pace.
Launched an overhand.
Big left by Hearns.
And initiated fire exchanges.
And with his left.
Strategically making the foe overcommit.
I ran the blade Barkley in the block.
He delivered the signature pull counter. And continued to pump the jab.
The longer the fight goes,
However, Barkley ate everything with gusto, looking to
With
land
gusto.
a left hook.
we had to lose that weight. It's a good harmony. Good
Oh, shit.
Iran Barkley.
He endured critical damage to his midsection.
That left foot to the midsection. Time.
Only to explode with another flurry of haymakers.
And Barkley comes out, smoking.
Thus, the tensions in the ring flared up.
Keep him a little low.
That one straight to the body by Hearns.
It seemed like the challenger's liver was approaching the state of force meat.
Yeah. That shit hurt.
Set it up, hook to the body.
That shit hurt.
But
Oh,
his
that hurt.
perseverance was rewarded. The shell-shocked Hearns barely made the count and was clearly in no condition to mount a comeback.
Can he survive the third round? Barkley has upset Thomas Hearns here in the third round.
Lingering in the line of fire wide open, the Hitman caught a wild bullet.
And he just swings.
And Barkley secured a sensational victory.
What? What the fuck did I just watch, bro? I am
Later
Barkley.
recognized as the upset of the year.
It was just a freaky shot.
In his first defense, Barkley would face Roberto Duran, with the scales tilting in the other direction this time.
Oh! Stone hands, put him down.
And the Panamanian turning the boxing world upside down by reclaiming the crown at the age of 37. Back from adversity was nothing new to Hearns.
Damn.
He stepped back into the ring 5 months later, moving up to the 168-pound super middleweight division and vying for the vacant WBO belt. His dance partner was the 43-4
belt.
James Kinchin. In classic Hitman style, he chipped away with the lead hand.
Too body. Too body, you face.
Get inside. Yeah. So far, Tommy's
Put the right to use occasionally.
whether he can is debatable.
Come out firing.
Oh, they fast too.
Wanting to give the opportunity to.
Whether he can is
Was happy to trade blows.
Good combination by Kinchin. Right hand on the end of it.
And won the opening 3 rounds.
the next one could just as easily put Kinchin out.
Things were going smooth until they weren't.
Those dotting punches that he threw.
Damn! See, I think when it started to get this time where he started to get knocked down easily, bro, I think it was time to hang it up right here, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was time to hang it up.
With a looping shot.
Ain't no way we letting this nigga knock. Come on, man. Tommy Hearns, what's
Tommy
up?
turned the mundane affair
Get right.
into a thriller.
Come on. Get right.
Just got tapped and he wobbled a little bit, then.
And displayed his survival skills.
Into a shell there. Trying to stay up. Feet underneath. Dancing a little bit. Into round 4.
After the break, he regained control as if nothing happened.
Well, stalking patiently.
Ooh.
And rights. Landing at will. Hearns Good shot by Hearns right up the pipe.
Oh, get it.
Wobbling, pinching, trying to get closer.
Was more precise off the back foot.
Good right hand by Hearns.
Getting
Bro, the dude act like he didn't even
times,
feel that shit.
Excellent body shot.
but leaving no blow unanswered.
Advantage of Hearns' rest, and then he fires off with the right hand.
In the remaining rounds, Hearn did more to deserve the nod.
Good right hand by every time Tommy. Oh, good left hook.
Ooh.
Right hand.
Of course, pinching weights too, throw that right hand to the body. The worst that's going to happen is
Swayed the judges in his favor
That's it. It's all over.
and captured the strap in his 5th weight class.
What? He got a belt in his 5th weight. Come on, man, stop lying.
Hey guys, I'm back.
And yet, the main super middleweight belt was wrapped around the waist of Ray Leonard, so a sequel was inevitable. In the 8 years since their first encounter, Ray had only had 4 matches due to a detached retina.
And you see the wobbly leg.
Everybody went and
Winning
sleep.
them all nonetheless, including a split decision over Marvin Hagler.
You talk about a champion.
The second clash of the two arch-rivals was scheduled for June 1989, with both athletes being financially compensated. Their guaranteed purses amounted to $13 million for Leonard and $11 million for Hearns. The training camp in Las Vegas was going very well.
Big
But
money.
2 days before the bout, Tommy's 22-year-old brother, Henry, shot his own girlfriend. And what's
What? White girl? Boy, up. Bruh, they about to put you under the jailhouse, nigga. Not on top of it, under it. You should go. What the fuck is you doing? Why would you shoot your girl? What is you doing? I found fatally wounded at home of boxer Tommy Hearns, whose brother Henry above was charged with shooting her. Oh, they was in Tommy Hearns' house?
even worse, did it in Tommy's house using his weapon.
My brother, and what happened to him, I was overwhelmed with her news. I didn't know what to do. My brother won my heart.
Despite the circumstances.
Hold on, bro. Somebody gotta let me know in the comments more context behind that. Somebody gotta let me know why he shoot her. What happened? What going on? Cause boy, what? Was Tommy hitting her? Keep it real. I'm
Hitman
just
did
saying.
not pull out of the fight.
Keep
Quite
it
the
real.
opposite. He entered the ring as composed as possible to avenge his first career loss. Pressing the issue,
Emmanuel Stewart said that's going to be the key.
Ray hoped to catch Tommy with power shots
Wild swinging left.
and rattle him like he had done before.
Right hand scored by Leonard. And Hearns says, yeah, you got
Hearns methodically worked the body with jabs,
It's no secret that
setting up his go-to weapon to the head.
right hand just.
His bet played out in the third,
Well, he may be aiming for big right hand.
Oh
getting
shit.
the better of Leonard in a trade of right hands.
And you're talking about Tim.
Tommy rushed to finish off the staggered foe.
Big shot. And another one sends it down. Right hand of the year, Leonard.
Sugar spent the remaining minute wiping the ropes with his back,
Too much time.
daring to counter only late in the round.
relax so much like this.
Overhand right, missed by Leonard. Right back from Hearns.
After the break, Ray continued his attempts to connect with long hooks
He's trying for the big
He
one.
said he wasn't motivated
Oh.
against Kitchen.
and unload in the pocket,
Right landed by Hearns.
which led to mid-range exchanges.
Leonard landed some good body shots.
To win that overhand right again. Short right landed in.
In the open field, though, Hearns felt much more confident,
On Tommy in the 6th round.
Down in round 3 and a
but forgot to keep his hands up.
Oh!
Now it was Tommy
Ray
who
said, let
walked
me
on
get
the
right.
edge.
Bum, bum, bum.
Right hand landed again by Leonard. Hearns covering up.
Shelled up in a high guard.
Yes, solid punches by Leonard.
Leonard to the body. Right hand right down the pipe with another.
And showed occasional signs of life.
These
staunchly
was
waiting
war.
for the bell.
Left to the body and a right.
Dropping his hands.
Hearns trying to load up on the right. Jab by Leonard. It's still unsteady. Into round 5.
In the second half, he equalized the situation.
Right right hand.
and returned the favor.
Then it starts flurrying, it starts throwing punches.
Oh!
Hearns is standing there and cover up.
The left hook wobbled Leonard, allowing the Hitman to unleash a barrage on the stationary target.
To the body. Leonard trying to block punches, but not punching back. Hearns driving him along the ropes. A common.
Sugar weathered the storm and seized the pause in the action,
Left and a right from Leonard.
focusing on the torso.
4 rounds cleanly.
See, we wait for Tommy to pick up.
Body and connect.
Ah!
Vicious body punches from Sugar Ray.
Tommy reloaded his rifles, now vigorously firing a long cross.
This is where you get ready that time.
Right hand landed. Not in round number 8.
I think that's what Manny Stewart's talking about.
Meanwhile, things were escalating,
What you doing? Who is that? You know how dirty Ray is.
I don't believe that.
and the pendulum of victory was swinging side to side.
I think that he can punch.
Right hand.
Tommy set it up beautifully that time.
Going into the championship rounds, the producers showed Roberto Duran as a prophetic symbol of the upcoming massacre, and they were accurate.
Oh! Oh!
Right hand by Tommy Hearns.
Another one. And a left. Down goes Leonard with a combination from Hearns.
Having calculated the distance, Hitman delivered 3 consecutive right hands, forcing Leonard to accept a knockdown.
Another right hand and a left hook and a right behind that. 3 punches.
Sugar was hurt, but still dangerous.
Hearns after him, a left to the body. But the ability they've shown here.
Obliged to catch up, he embraced the risk associated with brawling.
Look at Ray, bang him
Ray
back.
bangs him back a couple.
Hearns is waiting to get back in.
Another right hand, backing Leonard into Hearns into the rope.
Ray Leonard.
Making the rest of the fight a red-hot slugfest.
Damn.
Doesn't have to do.
Wow, he is a gallant guy trying to put him away. Look at Hearns now trying to put his
Just have
hand
to
away.
watch the clock now, Tim. Tommy has nothing left.
Right hand by Leonard and Hearns in difficulty along the ropes.
Oh my God!
Punching back, but he's wide open.
This is the second fight? This is a hell of a fight, I ain't gonna lie.
Following 36 intense minutes, the judges declared a draw. Considering the 2 knockdowns
what?
scored by Hearns and a roughly even number of rounds going each way, almost all independent pundits believe that Thomas was unjustly robbed of a
Yeah,
well-deserved victory that
I
night.
get Thomas should have won that, I ain't gonna lie. Even though Sugar Ray my goal.
I can think about my woman sometimes now.
A rematch, Ray, if you have
He said I can think about my woman sometimes now. Understandable. That was your first loss. So understandable, my guy. Tutti frutti. Oh, tutti frutti.
Well, I think we both exhausted. Are you talking rematch, Tommy?
If you want, yes.
Let's go home and rest for a while.
I think we should go home and think about it.
Only years
Let's
later,
go on
Ray
rest for a
Leonard would
while.
give credit to the Hitman and acknowledge his defeat.
Tommy Hearns won that fight, so give him a round of applause.
In the early 90s, the 32-year-old Hitman continued to bulk up and demolish all obstacles in his path,
What Virgil Hill said that he would do. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
the
shit.
left cross.
earning another shot at the light heavyweight crown. The champion,
Light
Virgil
heavyweight?
Hill, with a 30-0 resume and 10 title defenses, was holding his own in the jab battle,
I'm the guy with the title.
Well, here's where to solve it.
but fell short when it came to heavy artillery.
Of Virgil Hill. He tries to come
Oh.
to the right, but Hearns right hand again.
Hearns rained down combinations.
Suspicion of blood from the left nostril there for Virgil Hill. Oh. Right uppercut that caught Virgil Hill on the inside. And a follow-up right by Thomas Hearns.
Landed his omnipresent cross,
There's a right hand for respect.
Ah!
Tommy, was it up with the left? Hearns missing. There it goes. There's the right hand by Thomas Hearns.
and took Hill's precious 0 by unanimous decision.
Damn.
Tommy Hearns.
Took his precious
Improving his
0.
record to 50 wins and 3 losses, Hitman conquered all 5 weight classes between 147 and 175 pounds.
50 wins, 3 losses.
In March
Fucking legend.
1992, he had the chance to avenge his last slip-up against Iran Barkley.
Here we go.
Their disdain for each other was evident from the outset.
And from Hearns at the same time. They both landed at the same time. I think Barkley's a little and hit both of them hitting on the break.
Hearns stunned his nemesis badly in the third.
Hearns left.
It was a left hook that set this.
But dozens of subsequent bombs
Hearns opens up later on in the round, or just right there. He's got to answer.
were nullified with a single touch from Barkley.
And another. It was all set up. Oh, there goes Hearns in the 4th round.
Two stubborn gladiators traded back and forth in this manner for 36 minutes.
Tommy Hearns tries to fight back, and Barkley goes after him across the ring. Good action from Tommy Hearns. And Barkley with the left hook. And another.
Oh my God.
Barkley is higher at 10 rounds. And now Hearns backs up. And Barkley just grins at him this round. Oh! The big left hand from Barkley. And that's it. It will go to the scorecards.
The judges rightfully gave the victory to Barkley, who remained an insurmountable challenge for Tommy. The Hitman's best days were behind him. His physical shape was inexorably declining, and the cumulative effect of the wars he'd been through started to show. Nevertheless, he handled second-tier opposition with the same flair and variety.
Just waiting for that headshot to be open. There it is. And down goes Ward.
Amassing 11 victories with only one setback over the next 13 years. Blowing up past 200 pounds, Tommy managed to recreate the final bout of Rocky II.
You know what Snyder has to do is...
Damn!
Hearns off balance, goes down.
And claim a minor cruiserweight belt. The Hitman's life outside the ring bore little resemblance to that of the recluse Agent 47. He dabbled in pro wrestling, feuding with Bret the Hitman Hart.
The Hitman! Thomas Hearns!
And made appearances on the TV screen.
So what?
47-year-old Thomas Hearns had his last fight in 2006, becoming the last of the 4 kings to retire.
2006? See what we talking about, bro? Now why is he fighting in 2006?
Swollen to epic proportions at the height of his powers, the Hitman's love for luxury, a lavish lifestyle, and numerous relatives led to his financial difficulties. As a result, he had to auction off part of his property, including the 1957 Chevrolet purchased after capturing his first title. In 2012, Hearns was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. It's quite symbolic that Leonard participated in the ceremony. Seeing their rivalry evolve into friendship over the years is heartwarming.
We were rivals, major rivals.
We still are.
No.
Thomas Hearns' left hand gained notoriety as an impenetrable barrier.
His left hand, that's why he's getting caught with that right hand.
That disguised the thermonuclear right.
A solid right action to the bottom, and down he goes.
The Hitman's image was complemented by his cold calculation.
There's a right hand.
And willingness to go to the darkest of places.
But Hearns didn't blink.
Totally down, rolled in. There he goes. Big right hand by Hearns. Landed the right hand down.
Marching through weight classes, he set a previously unfathomable record and remained forever faithful to his craft.
That right hand that you possess. You see any fighters out there with that kind of right hand now?
Yeah.
It's unique, huh?
It takes them home.
Ball up your fist. You ain't got to do all. You ain't got to go that far.
No, but I'm trying to show you. It'll take them home.
Take them home.
Around your mama.
Take them home.
Cry.
Take them home.
Cry. Ooh, Tommy, help me with this.
Shout out to Tommy Hearns, man. Shout out to Tommy Hearns. I ain't going lie, bro. Now y'all gotta rank them, bro. Who to go? Well, I gotta watch Marvin next. I gotta watch him. But out of Duran, Leonard, and Hearns, who y'all got? Who y'all got? Y'all know who I'm taking, but who y'all got? Let me know in the comments, man. Look, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know who y'all want me to watch next, discover next, and I'm saying next one, man. No, bad.